Welcome! This is the next in my series of videos about the status of solar cycle 25 as of May 2022, and this one is going to be about coronal mass ejections. In the last video I talked about solar eruptions, which are the sources of coronal mass ejections. So now we're actually going to see what happens when those eruptions reach interplanetary space and create what we now know as coronal mass ejections. One of the main things to notice about solar cycle 25 so far is that CME rate is accelerating. In May of 2022, we had 186 CMEs. That's 6 a day. And it's been the most productive month so far. Compare this with what it was like at the beginning of this solar cycle in January of 2020. We had just 6 CMEs. Also, solar cycle 25 is certainly outpacing solar cycle 24. By this stage in solar cycle 24, we had 1,178 CMEs. So far in solar cycle 25, we've had 1,465. That's a 25% increase. We're going to use the SOHO-LASCO C2 data, which is a white light coronagraph. Anyone who sees this video and still thinks that the sun is getting more quiet and heading towards a grand solar minimum is certifiably insane. You're probably going to have to run through this video several times to see all the effects. There's not only the CMEs themselves, some are very bright and some are very faint, but you should note the different speeds of the CMEs and the different intensities of the CMEs. Plus there's also often continuous outflows from certain areas, which are also important for the solar wind. So what conclusions can we draw from this? Coronal mass ejections are becoming more and more common as solar cycle 25 progresses. It's certainly well ahead of solar cycle 25 by at least 25%. And we've not had a serious geomagnetic storm from any of these so far, but that will likely change at some point in the none too distant future. So thank you for watching the video, and until next time, stay safe and goodbye.